Here I am at the southern terminus of the Superior Hiking Trail, and it's also the start of the Wisconsin portion of the North Country Trail. I hiked in from the Superior Hiking Trail to this point a couple of winters ago, and the North Country Trail hadn't finished this section yet, so this is pretty new. I see there's a logbook here. I signed into that, and let's get going on this part of the trail. I parked at the Macquarie trailhead, and I was going to ride my bike up to Highway C here, a mile down the trail here, but my bike chain broke, so I ended up walking from Macquarie trailhead to here to start this. So I've got my 4.3 miles in already, but now I'm going to walk back. Been used to hiking the Ice Age Trail, and they've got yellow blazes, but the Superior Hiking Trail and the North Country Trail have blue blazes. So as long as you know what you're looking for, you can stay on the trail. Haven't had much trouble with bugs in here at all. I sprayed a little bit before I left the vehicle, but they just haven't bothered me much. There's some really nice new boardwalks on this section here. They look like they've been built within the last year, maybe even this year. They don't look weathered much at all, but somebody did some real nice work in here. There's some that go over ravines too. I'll show you those when we get to that. Alright, here we're coming to one of these nice boardwalks over a little gully, and what a nice job they did with it. You may be able to hear a train horn in the background. We'll be coming eventually here in about a half a mile to some train tracks, and the trail follows those tracks for about, I don't know, a quarter mile till it gets down to this county road, and that road is the closest road to the starting point here. So if you want to start at the 0 mark, you gotta either walk in from that road or come through from the Superior Hiking Trail. Well, now we're kind of coming out of the woods and into a clearing, and we'll join up with a winter snowmobile trail. Here's the railroad tracks, and we'll walk on them or next to them for about a quarter mile till we get down to that county road, and then got a little bit of a road walk, a couple miles to get to where the trail picks up again. You know, when I was a kid, my dad always used to say that when we were by the railroad tracks, he'd say, the train must have just gone by. And I'd say, how do you know? He says, well, I can see the tracks. It took me a few years to kind of figure that one out, but you know, I noticed these tracks come from up in the Duluth area, and I was noticing this gravel. It's got all these real little rusty looking musket ball size stuff. That's taconite that's either been put here intentionally to pave with, or it's fallen off of trains, and I'm guessing it was put here on purpose, but that's from up on Iron Range. Well, here's where our walk along the track ends, and we get on with this road walk. So let's get to it. Alright, here we are at the junction, the Saunders Trail. This is an old railroad bed trail, I believe. The Saunders Trail goes this way, looks like ATV use, and the North Country Trail starts up here, goes under the bridge here, railroad bridge, That bridge looks like it's in kind of rough shape. I think this this part of the North Country Trail is where it peels off and goes into the woods 6/10 of a mile ahead. If you kept going straight, you'd then be on the Sioux Line Trail. So there are all sorts of trails. Alright, here's where the Sioux Line Trail is straight ahead, and the North Country Trail peels off right here. And let's see, so it's 1.1 miles back to the Macquarie Trailhead, which is where I'm parked. Well, this section's a nice walk in the woods. Nice and cool breeze, and keep the bugs away. Looks like it's been mowed in here too, or weed whacked. Well, the trail comes out to a clearing here, and I think I'm getting pretty close to the trailhead. Well, that's the end of the hike for today. Thanks for coming along. We'll see you next time.